Hello everyone on the pod. I was getting free on Xbox. This time we're doing Tokyo, the final contest. We're doing it as official like always, and well, it's our final contest, so we have to get a huge score in order to actually, beat the contest. So, are you ready? Cause I am. Let's get it done with the Tokyo Mega Mecha Mayhem. What the fuck? So yeah, this place doesn't look that different, really. Except it is. There's quite a number of differences with this place. A few of the railings are gone. In fact, a lot of the rails are gone. There is still a great way of getting big combos, which is just grinding around here and, just taking a lot of grinds for the most part, but it's still difficult because they have changed this place considerably, and it actually makes this hard to make good combos, especially when you want to, beat the scores, which to get a 99.9 on, you have to get at least 400k to get that. It's very hard, very difficult, but possible. And as you can see, it's pretty much bigger than the last time we were here, but it's still pretty short. There's still good ways to deal with this place, and, well, it's still pretty easy. So that's the first run. And that's our score. We were close. We were close. But as you can see, we're nearly done. So all I have to do is get that same sort of score in this next run, and that's it. Then we can move on. The only problem is, I don't know where all the stats and the board is at the time. I do know what the board is, actually. It's, you actually saw it before. But I do not know where all the stats are, because this time the stats are very well hidden. They're very well up there in these tall buildings, and you won't be able to see them that easily unless you really, really look around. And they do hide these ones. Unlike the last few times they've been hiding stats, this time they actually considerably hid them in good spots. And they put them in pretty hard to reach spots too. Still, it's not that much of a big deal. But the good news is, as you can see, I pretty much got it all done. I pretty much got the score bit done. I pretty much got everything done. Championship's won already, so all I have to do is basically make sure I actually... Oh, by the way, that was bullshit. Basically make sure I get the stats and such and then be done. So here's our score here. There we go. And with that, our opponents cannot beat me. See? So now it's just time to focus on getting stats in the board, which at this point in time I don't know where all the stats are, and I don't think you do either. Some of the stats are actually well hidden, but others, two you saw up there, are not. In fact, there are only a few borders I know of where the stats are by this blimp that's just in the middle of the track. Jump up here and you'll get to the first one. Then go back and jump over to the other side, back to where you just came from for the second one. Pretty simple stuff, but outside of that, the rest becomes a bit more difficult to deal with. Once you get up to the Fugu Gap, just jump over here and you get the stat right here. Now, about the next couple of stats, I will go and get them for you, but first of all, this next stat you might not be able to actually see, because it's gonna be bullshit. But for now, we're pretty much out of time, and we're pretty much done. I don't see any other stats as I'm grinding around here, so I'm just like, fuck it, end it here, move on. So, what is our reward for actually beating this contest and basically getting all gold medals? we got a movie, which I will skip. And we also got another movie, which I will skip. So that was pretty much it. Outside of that, we also unlocked the cruise ship. Yeah. There was no cruise ship before, but right now let's just focus on these stats. First of all, if you saw from the goals, grind all the way up here for a stat right there. Lastly, over to this little area up here. Yeah, here we go. Grind up here, grind all the way through. Eventually, you'll come across quite a grind behind me right now. And this grind is actually kind of difficult to deal with, but it is possible. All the way over, you'll find the stat, grab it, and that's it. Now, the board. Board's pretty simple. It's right over here. Just make a jump over here and grind, and there you go. Now, that would be it. And you're right, that would be. And by the way, all stats are now taken except for one spot. We will go over that soon. Right now, though, there is one thing. There's a secret area in this place that I will actually show you guys, because this secret area is important. But first of all, we got clips from that. We actually got some footage from being it as Fissure. And as you can see, here in career mode, cruise ship is now here. Something we haven't seen in the PS1 version before, so this is actually new. But yeah, what if we actually played as any of the actual pro skaters here, like Tony, for instance? What if I beat this championship and got the gold as Tony instead of Fissure? What do I get then? Let's have a see. Because what you get is, after we have our score, so you can see I actually did beat this as Tony. Another video. Skip it. So yeah, every time you beat a skater, any kind of skater in this tournament, in all three of them, you just get their video, and that's it. Again, all videos will be on TSK Dumps for viewing. Now, the last thing is showing the secret area that is kind of difficult to get, but it's actually really rewarding because it becomes very useful when it comes to this contest. It's better than the way you see me getting scores, and I'll begin it as BAM. Grind all the way through here. Keep grinding. Then grind this, and then grind up here, and then smack into one of these wires, destroying this. Now, I'm going to restart because not only will this stay forever, but if you go over to it right now, you'll find yourself into this area inside of this giant hole you've made. This little Tronish area. This area is extremely useful. I'm not even joking. There's nothing here, there's no stats, no boards or anything, but there's a lot of gaps, and there's also a lot of good places to get huge points. This place you should use indefinitely. Every time you want to beat this championship, you should use this place effectively, because this is the best place to get the points in the entire level. But yeah, that's it for Tokyo. I sadly not show you the cruise ship anymore after this. Next time on Turbo Skater 3 on Xbox, we'll be doing the cruise ship. A new level we haven't seen yet, and something that we will be unexpectedly knowing pretty well and going through 100% to complete career mode. Thank you for watching, I'll see you guys next time.